Hello everyone, this is Tanya here from Edu TV and I'm very happy today on the occasion of Teachers Day. I wish everybody a very happy Teachers Day, especially to Dr. Dheeraj Mehrotra who is present with us right now and Miss Akansha Tripathi from Giggle. A very happy Teachers Day to everybody on behalf of Edu TV, please.
Hi, this is Pranav Gua Thakurta from Edu TV. I wish everyone a very happy Teachers' Day to all the school principals, teachers, and university leaders. Thank you.
Right. So today we have a very important session where we have Dr. Dheeraj Mehrotra with us. We have Ms. Akansha Tripathi and our intern Shaila Bhatia. Shaila is going to be the host for the session of today. And we have Dr. Dheeraj as the guest of the session, Ms. Akansha Tripathi as the moderator. Over to you, Akansha. Over to you, Shaila.
Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to everyone. Today, on this special occasion of Teachers' Day, EduTV is delighted to bring you yet another inspiring conversation under our series. We are truly honored to have with us Dr. Dheeraj Mehrotra, Head of Education and Training at Adani Gems Education and Research Institute, Mumbai. Sir, it is a privilege for us to have you with us, and we again wish you a happy Teachers' Day. Our session today is centered on a thought provoking theme: arts integration across disciplines, enhancing learning beyond boundaries. This topic beautifully highlights how creativity and critical thinking can come together to shape holistic education for the learners of tomorrow. Guiding us through this engaging discussion, we have our wonderful host, Ms. Akansha Tripathi from Giggles. We are excited to hear the insights and perspectives that will emerge in today's dialogue. Once again, wishing all the educators a happy Teachers' Day, and let's begin with the session with positivity and inspiration. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Shaina. Of course, Dheeraj sir, it's a great pleasure that we have you with us today, especially given that we both are connected in a way via CMS. So it even gives me more pleasure to actually be in conversation with you. I'll quickly give a brief about Giggle and what exactly we are doing in India. So basically, Giggle is a platform, a safe digital platform for all of the kids wherein they can come and showcase their creative talent, be it in singing, acting, music, dance, storytelling, etc. Now, here they don't only showcase it, they also participate in contests and challenges in order to get that recognition which they deserve. Plus, we also have talent teachers, as a music teacher, art teacher, who are there to nurture their talent further so that the confidence building is done, growth is there. And now the three major things here are that first, it is a digital era now, completely technology is taking over. Second, even in NEP 2020 and NCF SC 2023, it has been mentioned that arts integration across discipline is mandatory, and schools have started taking up that initiative, wherein they're not just treating arts as an extracurricular but as a co-curricular. So that's where Giggle comes in, as in we provide curriculum to schools for various grades according to the various arts subjects such as arts or dance, music, etc. Wherein the schools as well as the parents get to assess how the kid is performing in the holistic development zone beyond academics and all of these arts area, how their kids have been performing, what has been their achievement so far. So the whole tracking is also available. Plus, we also enable them to create a digital portfolio with lifetime access, which they can further use when they're ready to go to universities abroad. So this is something we are doing because, of course, it's digital. Hence, we are in the form of an application. We have a lot of people who have started joining us in the mission to actually integrate arts as a mandatory part of the school curriculum. So this is something we do. So, based on this brief itself, I have a few questions from you, being an education leader. Uh, how do you think that arts integration has a power to reduce rote learning and bring some kind of creativity in classrooms?
Well, Akansha, first of all, I want to thank you for this wonderful initiative which you're doing. It seems very creative and innovative. I'm sure with the integration of whatever you're doing, the creativity is mounting not only with you, but for anybody you reach this with. and I'm really excited about it. Also, as you asked about art integration, for sure, we have moved from STEM to STEAM to
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
and now to streams, adding social studies as well. So this mountain approach from STEM to STEAM to stream to streams has an integration of art across disciplines. And it is not just about adding creativity, which you've said, but it is about transforming learning. With the advent of AI, it is the artistic attitude only what will make them think what prompt to write to get the best result. And that imagination has to be done as a form of visualization to them. So I believe, yes, as the topic talks about intersecting various subjects, particularly with science, maths, or history, it deepens the understanding, and not only deepening, but also nurturing the critical thinking and the empathy part of it. So I believe it is the high time that beyond boundaries, we need to encourage these young learners to connect through their ideas, make them express their feelings authentically, and even engage for something we call holistic development, not only academics, but something beyond academics, which is like skills to communicate, what to speak, when to speak, how to speak, and also how to move along with the society. So this is like experiential learning, which is going to be integrated in all their efforts. Like there is always a phobia for answering questions, you know. Children are not very much clear to how to revert to the questions in the classroom. And they always, you know, hide their faces when there is a question answer taking place.
Right.
We need to make them feel that they are the most important person on this earth, and we need to make them feel important in the classroom by their own efforts.
Right.
And I think the integration of STEM is going to move forward.
Okay. According to you, how does art-based learning impact emotional intelligence and social skills among students?
Well, when we talk about art integration, it is just not drawing, it has something to do beyond the creativity. And the idea of art integration is both timely and transformative. Of course, they learn so many things. They learn how to experiment, how to conduct an experiment, in fact, in one of the science subjects. So when they start doing it, the creativity comes through art only. They will define, they will design, they will empathize. And of course, with that relevance comes the very notion of empathy, learning, respect towards each other. And this often, you know, is not confined within the rigid subject boundaries. It is beyond that. And where knowledge is delivered not at all in silos now. They are coming together as a project based analysis. And there they learn how to respect each other, how to obey each other, how to count on others for something or the other. You know, like they divide themselves. You do this, I'll do this, I'll do the introduction part. That is what they are doing when they are planning their scripts for MUN, you know.
Yeah.
And is you must have done it at CMS as well.
Yeah.
So that is what I want to say, that it is through teamwork they are learning so many things which actually is not being taught by the teacher. So it is something like coordination, teamwork, and the empathy which comes in process.
Right. Very nicely said. That was a nice perspective that you're giving, especially to the audience who will be listening to this. My next question is, how do you see arts playing a role in inclusivity? For example, in supporting children who have different learning styles, let's say, or special needs.
See, this cannot be done in isolation again. We need to make them a part of the normal flow. And that is what inclusive education talks about. You know. We need to make the other children comfortable by giving them opportunity to be with them. See, even if the child is a special child, he may have or she may have some creative power in him or her. So we need to identify that skill, that potential in her, to explore it. That person may be a good singer, a dancer, a creative at work. I've seen people doing wonderful artistic work, whether it is pottery design or whether it is art design or coloring. So that comes with the inception. But before that, we need to identify that skills and make everyone comfortable of that connect. And that is what even CBSE and other boards, initiate in the classrooms, and the inclusive education is now a part of the learning system. Also with the RTE children, right to education. So I believe that is again is going to come up with, and we need to understand that this integration comes with a wider aspect when we engage through drama, through music, through art. And above all, I have seen myself with my students when I was the principal. I used to integrate that the whole spectrum as a team and make it possible. Any problem solving opportunity was given as a project, as a group project, and everyone had a connect to it. And through coordination, they could do something which was expected and come out as a win-win, or rather with a win-win approach.
Okay. And my last question to you would be that, according to you, should art-based learning be measured separately or not?
See, now art-based learning is an inclusive format in any form of learning. You cannot just think of any subject without an artistic attitude to it. That is what we talk about. I discussed about STEM being stream and being STEAM first and then stream. So that is an inclusion of reading, writing, and artistic inclusion. So that is actually by embracing arts across disciplines, we move from transactional learning to, of course, formational learning. It is transforming the learning where students are not just receivers of information, but active creators of knowledge. They are curating knowledge. You can see that every third child has a presence on the YouTube in some creative format or the other. And that is, of course, thanks to the power of AI that they're doing wonderful things. It is obviously the fact is there that they are able to recognize the efforts, that they are able to apply AI tools to the best of their learning and creativity. And for educators, of course, as teachers, we need to shift this pedagogy from traditional chalk and talk approach to experiential interdisciplinary methodology through the inclusion of arts. So what you said about it is very clear of the fact that for students, it unlocks joy in learning and broadens, I repeat, it broadens their perspective of how interconnected the world is through various subjects. And this interdisciplinary, rather subject combination learning is certainly going to bring forward a new enhanced form of learners beyond traditional boundaries. And I'm sure with this, we shall have um, more challenging workforce who would take assignments as opportunities, not as, anything which falls on them.
Definitely, definitely, especially given that 21st century skills are taking up a great place. So my favorite part of the conversation was definitely how we're transforming or moving towards STEAM and then stream from STEM, with arts being the future. That was definitely a good takeaway from this conversation. Thank you so, so much, sir, for actually taking out your valuable time and having this conversation with all of us today, especially making the whole Teachers' Day more valuable for us. Thank you so much. Over to you, Shaila.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. And as we come close to today's insightful session of arts integration across disciplines, enhancing learning beyond boundaries, we want to extend our heartfelt thanks to Dr. Dheeraj Mehrotra. And of course, thank you, Akansha ma'am, for being such a nice host. And happy Teachers' Day to all of you. I would also like to extend a heartfelt thanks to Ms. Tanya Sethi and Pranav Guha, who bridge the gap between teachers, students, and educators all over the world. On this special occasion of Teachers' Day, we once again celebrate the dedication, creativity, and passion of teachers everywhere. May we continue to empower our students and nurture their learning in innovative ways, just as we explored today. Thank you everyone for joining us. Wishing you all a very happy Teachers' Day and keep seeing EduTV. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shaila. Thank you, Dheeraj sir, and thank you,
Thank you.
Akansha. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.